Hi, this is Katie. I'm with my dad.
Hi.
And we came to Daniel Island today, which is a beautiful part of Charleston. And we are walking to the water. It's an island, obviously, so there's a lot of water. And I just wanted to show you some of the sights, some of the scenery, hang out with my dad a little bit.
These are live oak trees.
And here, I'll show you guys our walk. Look how freaking pretty. Oh, P.S. It's like 75 degrees today. And it's January, what, 14th or something, 15th?
14th. Bill Murray, who lives here in Charleston. The actor. He spends half his time here.
That's cool.
Or maybe a third of his time. He has a house here. In fact, he has a restaurant that we've been to a couple of times.
Oh.
It's not too far from the ballpark.
Oh, that's cool. What kind of food is it?
It's a beer, basically just a beer and a burger joint.
Ah.
But good beer.
Our favorite, yeah. All right, so the water's right there. We're very close.
Well, the oak trees are nice.
Yeah. There's a truck going by. I hope they can hear you. All right, we're getting a little Daniel Island history lesson.
According to locals, Daniel Island up until about 30 years or so, give or take, was dairy pasture.
Really?
Yes. It was basically just dairy pasture and a few rundown homes.
Wow.
And a lot of forest. And in the course of the last 30 odd years or so,
dang, now it looks like
turned
this.
into a very desirable, primarily residential area.
Yeah. I didn't know that. So this is all, I mean, these buildings are gorgeous, but so most of them are new?
Yes.
Like brand new,
yes.
basically?
In fact, in a city such as Charleston, which is known for its history, ironically enough, one of the more attractive areas has a very short history.
Yeah.
And yet it's a very desirable place to live. And I come here myself once in a while on business, and I'm always glad to come over here.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And it does, like, they did a good job still making it look like Charleston, even though it's new,
yes.
In terms of all the buildings and stuff. Look at that little boat thing. Attention, people and pets. Hold on, I like that the sign, attention pets, please read this. Please read this sign. I just like that the sign is for the pets to read as well. Oh, here, we're at the children's park, I guess. Established summer 2001.
Let's go over these just because we can feel like kids again going.
Here, go. I'm wearing shorts, by the way. It's like, it's that warm out right now. I want to go, Dad, can we go on this little boat? can we go on there? I do kind of feel like we're like back on Long Island at some little park like 25 years ago. Look at this little boat thing. I'm kind of surprised there's not like a...
I am.
I'm gonna live in here.
And as we can see here, we can see there's a now dry. The fountain is dry, but there's still some water down there that's not moving.
Yeah.
This is called Katie in the Window.
Hello. I feel like I'm ordering like French fries.
Brought to you by Windex. Katie in the Window.
It's so clear, you feel like you can go right through it.
And there she is again. She's just everywhere. As she heads out there with her little childish attitude going today.
What?
Is it childish or childlike? Let's just say childlike. I think it's a more charitable, more charitable term, I think.
Okay, do you want to go? I see a bridge.
Sure.
You guys know how much I love bridges?
It's a bridge too far.
No.
That was a movie.
It
was. That's the other side of the forest that we're in here. And that's a wall. That's a turtle or is it a tortoise? I'm not sure.
I don't even know the difference. Well, it doesn't have feet. Is it like a sea turtle?
Yes.
So, not a sea tortoise. All the bugs are out today, by the way.
Well, it's a warm day. It's a warm day.
There's like a wasp down there.
There are people in watching this in colder regions who are envious of us right now. There we are.
On January, what did we say it was, the 14th?
It's January 14th.
It's hot. Not a complaining level of hot, but it's surprisingly like, I know that you've mentioned to me that it gets this warm, but I just haven't really.
It does. And it's not an unpleasant
No, it's nice.
heat either.
No, it's really nice.
So here we are walking. This is something we do all the time, is walk. In fact, I do that nearly every day. Sometimes I try my best not to, but I'm just compelled. Hi. So Katie, tell us about your little visitor, the friend you made this morning.
I told Dad that I almost had a heart attack because I was driving to the grocery store and a little gecko that I guess started on my roof started running down my windshield, and I had a heart attack because first of all I didn't know if it was inside or outside. Second of all, there was zero part of me ever expecting to see a gecko on my windshield while I was driving. So it was like holding on, and then it like ran down, and then it didn't know what to do, so it tried to jump off, but then it just like suctioned back to the car, and then it went off to the side and it jumped off. So I hope that it's okay.
I'm sure he's
I was
okay.
terrified. It was so unexpected that I like was so scared.
I'm
but then he
sure
ran away.
for those out there who watching this, who may even give any serious credence to the idea that we don't care about that gecko.
We do.
You couldn't be more wrong. We
do.
care very much about that gecko.
No, I really hope.
And I told Katie, I said, you're lucky that he didn't try to sell you insurance.
Made me laugh again. This joke. What? No jumping off or standing on rails. Oh man.
You want to take a turn with this?
Sure. I was gonna jump off
Now,
into the water, but I'm not allowed.
Story about Spanish moss?
I don't. I feel like I'm gonna learn.
Spanish moss got its name from the Native Americans who lived in the southeastern part of the United States, Florida, coastal Georgia, and South Carolina. When they saw that, they gave it the name Spanish moss because it reminded them of the Spanish conquistadors. Their
No.
long goatees or Van Dyke.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. It's harmless to the tree. It's not a parasite.
Okay, that's good.
It just happens to get caught there. It's related ultimately to like sagebrush out in the far west, in the desert.
I like that
when
story.
you see that sagebrush rolling along
Okay.
out in Arizona and New Mexico and
Oh, the
West Texas.
yeah. What are they called?
What do they call that stuff?
What are they? The rolling things? I love those. What are they called?
They're called the rolling thing.
What are they called? Oh my goodness. They're one of my favorite like
It's not
things.
sagebrush?
If we're thinking of the same thing,
We're gonna edit out some of the bloopers.
nope, this is all staying in. What were you guys know that this is like one of my favorite things that I've ever seen. Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed, right. Tumbling tumbleweed.
The first time I ever saw tumbleweed was somewhere in the desert, and it was rolling across the street with an empty bag of Doritos.
Yeah, I've seen tumbleweed
Very
a number of
American.
times.
I love them. They're so cute, I think.
This is related to that somehow.
What?
Yes.
All right.
This too doesn't get rooted. Obviously it doesn't get rooted.
There's always some sort of history lesson with my dad. He knows like some very unique and interesting and random facts. My dad is one of those, you can ask him anything. We did that once, that I think that I was joking. Like, oh, you can ask my dad anything, like who invented like sneakers? And he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like he knew it right away. And I was like, Dad, I was like exaggeratingly joking. But he just knows everything. So now you learned about moss.
Spanish moss.
Yes. You should be a professor.
Related to tumbling tumbleweed.
Tumbling tumbleweeds. All right, so now, I guess I want to walk on this little boardwalk and then we can go down to that beach.
Daniel Island sits betwixt two rivers.
Betwixt.
Betwixt two rivers.
Do you know the names of the rivers?
I do. The Cooper and the
Something weird, right?
the Wando. And the Wando.
The Wando?
Yeah.
That's a fun word.
I think it sits between the Cooper and the Wando.
Okay.
In fact, I'll put my money on that. Is that your final answer?
There's someone paddleboarding out there. That's cool.
Now, one of the busiest harbors in the United States is Charleston. It is one of the busiest.
Oh.
powers in the United States. You wouldn't know it because they do a good job of hiding a lot of the industrial areas. You can't quite really hide. The largest ships in the world can come into Charleston Harbor. It's deep enough.
Wow.
Yeah, and not every harbor in the United States or in the world, indeed the world, can say that.
See, all these facts
So
my dad
you
knows.
even brag to your friends about it.
Well, Charleston.
Charleston is a deep water port.
That is a brag, I
Now,
think.
for our friends in England,
That's a brag.
I know that when you hear the word port, you think of a wonderful red after dinner drink.
Oh.
That's a whole nother thing.
Hi.
Hi.
You mostly love it down here because everyone's so friendly. Everyone, Dad, okay, grew up on Long Island, spent most of your life in the Northeast, the tri-state area. But my dad is one of those people that he'd be on a walk and he'd say hi to everyone. Yeah, but down here, it's super normal.
It is very normal. Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
Charleston, over the years, has been voted the friendliest city in the United States. It's been voted the best dressed city in the United States.
I mean,
I think
look how
those
handsome you look.
I think those standards are beginning to deteriorate somewhat. But it is still a very, very friendly place.
Yeah.
And for those watching who think that Charleston is getting touristy, you're right. It is.
It is, but it's because it's beautiful. I mean,
There's so
it's
much
not
to
always
do.
a bad thing.
There's so much to do.
Yeah.
Hang on. I don't want to drop it. I
You're a
don't want
good
to drop it. I don't want to drop it. I don't want to drop
Okay.
it. Is it on?
Like how you're holding.
Is it on?
Yeah. My dad was just holding the camera like by the strap.
Now, midsummer, in fact, much of the year, probably as much as 9 or 10 months of the year, you would see a lot of kayaks here.
Oh.
And small boats and the like. But it's the winter time and it's a work day.
Is it a work day?
For normal people.
What day is it?
We're not
Tuesday?
normal. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, no, my dad and I both work for ourselves, so
Yes, we do.
we just he came over and made him lunch, and then
In the immortal
to-
words
to
of
come
Paul
to Daniel
McCartney,
Island and
in the immortal words of Paul McCartney, it's just another day.
well, but that makes it sound boring. You get to see me today.
That's true. And despite that, it's been a great day. Ba-dum-bum.
How?
Little repartee. A little bit of repartee.
Rude, I'm leaving.
Now today's topic will be identifying fixtures of the lake in the distance. Is a bridge.
Wow, Dad, I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
That's Route 526.
Does that one go to Mount Pleasant?
Yes. Yeah.
Which is also a really cool part of Charleston. Okay, we're trying to get to like the little beach part. It looks like there's some little pathway here if you have your hiking shoes on, as I do. Look at these. These are made of denim. Oh goodness.
We're about to go swish.
Okay. All right, sand. Uh-oh. There's a lot of them sticking up, Dad. I'm sure you can. Uh-oh. We're going down. Uh-oh. This is mushy now. Dad, I regret this. I regret this. I regret this. I think we're just going to sink. Because that's wet, right? I think we're just going to sink. I think I'm regretting this. I feel like I'm in quicksand right now. Can we turn around? Can we turn around? You guys, do you know how, Dad, was this the same when you were younger? That there was always a fear of quicksand thrown upon us, but then when you're an adult, you're like, wait, why is that a fear?
If the movies made in Hollywood in the 50s had someone dying or near death due
to quicksand, which is ridiculous because it's not even like a thing. But anyway, I just felt like I was going to be in quicksand because the sand, I did start sinking into it. All right, well, not going to the beach today.
Look at these trees right here.
The little baby palmettos?
Yeah.
These look cute. Oh my goodness, they're little babies.
Yeah.
I don't know if this camera, the sun might be too, like, hold on. Look at this tiny little, Dad, can you record me with the little,
sure.
like, just for size reference?
Sure, yeah. We all know Katie's height.
I'm 5'2½".
Yeah, look at this.
They're so cute. They're very cute. Can we take them home?
No.
Okay, but anyway, we're gonna go. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Dad, do you have any closing remarks?
No, other than to say that Daniel Island is, as you said earlier, one of the nicest sections of Greater Charleston, although it's certainly not the only one.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and I hope you have a great day. I love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
You just jumped right in there.
Oh, my dad just saw a gecko.
Yes,
I wonder if it was the same one that jumped off my
wouldn't be
car
the same
before.
one.
I know, I was kidding. Excuse me, hello? You wanna be friends? Okay.
We want to buy insurance.
I don't know if the camera's even picking up what the signs say, but they say alligators may live here. No swimming, alligators, alligators, alligators.